everybody. Welcome to Blue Sapphire Frost. That's me. And today I'm not going to flip my wig. I'm going to wear my regular old hair. And I also like wigs because I don't dye my hair. And if I did dye my hair as many colors as I wear my wigs, I wouldn't have any hair left right now. So that's another reason I wear wigs. Many reasons, but it's also fun to wear different colors and different styles. It's cool. So that being said, I'm going to step right into what I was going to talk about today: hair care. Now, hair products vary. Now, looking at me, you'd think that my hair was thin and fine and not that thick. But once you get to combing in it and cutting it and fixing it, it's thicker than it looks. And it's also got way more waves. I blew the waves out today. And I took a comb and brushed them with a special comb that flattens them out. And so the products I used on my hair today was some hemp lavender wash. It's Dr. Brimble's, I think. I don't remember the name. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to go get it. But it's Dr. something. And it's in a bottle about this big. Has a screw-on cap. And pop it up. And you got to take the plastic part off. And then you can use it to clean your laundry, to clean your floor, to clean your brushes, to clean your head, to clean your body. So it's a wonderful product to buy. And if you get the lavender one, bugs don't like it, and flu don't like it, and sometimes crazy men don't like it. Just kidding. My ex didn't like it though. I was making it funny. But yeah, and I use lavender. But if you use lavender, use it close to bedtime, I recommend, because it really does make you sleepy. If you don't want to get sleepy, use the peppermint one, because the peppermint rejuvenates you and gets you going, and it also helps keep the bugs away. They don't like the smell of peppermint either. And another product I used in my hair was Suave Ocean Breeze, and I used that to shampoo some more and get it good and clean. And then after the Suave, I used some Candy shampoo and body wash on my hair. And it was for your body and your hair. And by the time I got done, I smelled so sweet. The sugar was like, yay. At least if I can't eat it, I can smell like it. It was cotton candy. It comes from Temu, and it's called cotton candy scent. It's a fragrance mist. Yeah, and let's see. I'm not sure. But then the other one I used on my hair was Suave Ocean Mist, and that done really well too. So I put a lot of product on my hair, just work it and try to get it shinier and cleaner and smoother. And then I put a Luster, like a oil in it, or a cream. It was a cream, and I put it down my hair and my roots and on the ends. And what that did is it worked like a deep rooting conditioner and made it, and it's spelled Lusti. And I made it go down to my ends of my hairs and all the way to the root. And it made my hair much easier to comb and manage. So yesterday I talked to y'all about my stinking little skunk I had at my house and how it was so little. When we got it, it was just this big because it still had its umbilical cord on it attached, and we found it abandoned in the road. So brought it home. Me and my girls nursed it back to life, and it was a fur ball. It followed us, especially me, all during the day, all over the house, just watching me clean. And when we'd feed it like a baby, we'd wrap it up in a towel, hold it like a baby, and take the little dropper and feed it. Well, now we're going to talk about another creature that came into our house that I wasn't too happy about. Yes, sometimes I don't know what was wrong with this man, but I know he was a little bit off. Now, he brought a scorpion home and was going to release it in the backyard. Yeah, a scorpion. When we had 2 little girls. And it was a white baby scorpion. If they're little, they're more dangerous than when they're big. More deadly. Yeah. So I told him, no, you're not releasing that in the backyard. And he was going to squish it on the porch. I said, no, that will cause it to, it could have a chance to run away. He's going to flush it down the toilet. And I said, no, that could come back and bite somebody and sting them. And so I came up with freezing it and taking it to school for a show and tell. And so that's what they ended up doing because they were into hands-on science. And the teachers were shocked and loved it in a creepy kind of way because they were all into that stuff. And I didn't have to worry about it a single day anymore. And I was so happy that thing was out of our house. And that was the worst creature that he brought home that scared me half to death with my kids. I had domestic abuse in my home, emotional, mental, physical, and psychological, and sometimes financial. So it's like, here's your 20. Make that last for the whole week for you and Rose. Or my daughter. Me and my daughter. So I'd have to go to the dollar store and get some food there and make it last. And I somehow made it last and made it stretch. And there was the times he strangled me and the times he choked me and jumped on top of me and choked me. So this is a trigger warning for everybody right here. He was unfaithful. He was violent. He was rageful. He was a constant liar. But I didn't know it till it was too late. I had clues, but I didn't have hard, solid evidence completely till the end. And that's when somebody called my phone asking to speak to me. And was like, he thought that Dwayne was me because my ex was using the computer in my name to talk to other people, so he stole my identity too. I don't know how much to share. Maybe I've shared too much already, but the point is, after almost 30 years of abuse, and it got worse and worse and worse at the end, to where he sprained my neck. And after he sprained my neck, that's when I called the police, and the police didn't do anything, so I drove myself to the hospital and had it reported because the police just like, I don't see anything wrong with you. And I told them, of course you don't. And so I drove myself to the hospital and had it reported and had my neck checked, and I had a sprain in my neck. Needless to say, my neck was hurting very bad. And I ended up with some bulging discs and herniated discs in my neck. And I think it was from all the years of abuse. I survived that. I survived a narcissist abuse, and those are the hardest to get away from. You don't want to let them know what you're doing, ever. You do not want to let them know an ounce of if you're thinking about leaving them. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, he thought I was going to leave him one night with my mom. He called the police and he started screaming, "She's taking her away from me." It was awful. And he called the police and said we were trying to steal the vehicle. That was my vehicle. And he said I was trying to steal it. And I'm like, I was just trying to find him because he was supposed to be home and he wasn't home. And then when I got where he was, I heard a woman's voice. So that's why he went off crazy on me. And my mom. So we drove back to her house. It was her birthday. Her birthday was ruined. I won't forget that. I may forgive him, but that's only for me. Forgiveness is for me, not for him. Okay? Forgiveness is so you can put all that stuff in the past and let it go. You can still be able to talk about it, but learn to be able to talk about it without the hurt and the anger and the rage. And do I want to be around him? No, I'm moved 2,000 something miles away to escape him. Would I go back to Tennessee now? No, because of him. I definitely have PTSD. I deal with it a lot. But I survive. I have survived the abuse. I have survived danger. I have survived dangerous situations on the street. I have survived being told that they didn't think I was going to make it in the hospitals, that they thought I was going to die. And I wanted the truth more than lies. I wanted to know what was up. And so I thank God that I survived, and I'm a survivor. And I made it this far. I went from the street to shelter, working my way through the shelter, doing what I was supposed to be doing, and saving my pennies, dimes, and nickels and dollars till I got enough money saved up to help me a little. And then we got moved in here, and they supplied this chair, this lamp for me, some other things, because I did what I was supposed to do, and I took what I was supposed to take, and I survived it all. And I was strong enough to make it through the program. And I did. I made it through. And here I am on the other end of it. And God sends you through some bad times to teach you something, to let you learn something. And he does it for good. You know how it says he does sometimes the bad was meant for good? That's the truth. And now I see it. All the stuff that happened to me, all the abuse, all the other things was meant for my good and my betterment, to make me a stronger woman, to give me the strength to survive and to carry on. And that's how come I can smile, and I can talk about things, and I can deal with them. And I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid anymore. I don't live in constant fear inside my head, because I always smiled before, but that smile was hiding my pain. And that smile was hiding my hurt and my anger and my rage and my bitterness. I had the biggest smile of them all, and I had the most pain, and no one knew it. No one. Because I was good at making him look good. Now I wish I'd never done that. But God forgives me because I've asked for forgiveness. And so things got a little intense here for a moment about my abuse. I'm sorry if it triggered anyone. I tried to give a trigger warning there at the first. I guess I gave it a little into the talk instead of at the beginning. I wasn't sure I was going to do that today, talk about it. But I guess I was meant to talk about it for someone today, or some reason. Somebody was supposed to hear this and know that you can get away, you can escape, but you have to do it carefully without no one knowing. I didn't even tell my mom. Only a friend knew, and my mom the next day when I was leaving knew. And that was it. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell anyone. I mean, no one. And I packed my bags and I left. And I fled. So just get help if you need help. Don't walk away from a hand that extends itself. Go find the help. I'm sure in towns and cities there's some women's shelters somewhere. And I know you're like, that's not fair. The man gets the house and me and the kids get nothing. We have to share with other people. But in the end, you'll become a bigger, better, stronger woman for it. So take it in stride and just know you're a survivor too. And that if no one else has told you, I'll tell you right now, I'm proud of you. Girl, guy, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because you still got it in you to survive. You're still going. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it destroy your mind. And if it starts to, maybe you need to get some help medically. Sometimes people need help that way. I'm no doctor, so you'd have to go to one to find out. That's all I'm going to say about that today. Um, since we're on the subject of how everybody, he goes a little batty and everybody goes a little batty sometimes. You notice my bat necklace here? See the bat wings? I adore bats. I'm bat crazy. Some people say I'm bat something else crazy too, in a jokingly, lovingly way. That are my friends. They can get away with it. No one else. And I like them because they eat the insects and the mosquitoes, and help our environment by taking them out. And yay, bats. And they're beautiful to watch at nighttime. If you ever seen a bat just glide around at night and fly, and just see them fly around the lights and eat their bugs, it's pretty amazing. I've done that before, and that brings me to another subject. When he brought the bat home, you think that I had more power to stop it? I had no power in that time. At that moment, I was overruled by everyone in that house. Unfortunately. But I know that I have strength and I have power now. He weakened me. And anyway, I won't get into that. But he brought the bat home. Bats, just regular bat. Now, I like bats, but you've got to draw a line somewhere. And he even put it in my youngest daughter's room, and he said, "Oh, she won't touch it." Of course she's going to touch it if it's in her room in a cage. And that's exactly what she did. And I just thank God she didn't end up with rabies or something, and didn't get bit. I thank God for that. I love to watch bats. If they're in a jar, that's fine. If they're in a cage, that's fine. If they're in my house, loose, not so much. If they're in a cage in my house and they're not had their shots and anything else, no, not okay. But I do like bats in their natural environment. And that's where they should stay, everyone, in their natural environment. Or build a bat box for them and let them have that environment, because a lot of trees are disappearing in the city, so they need somewhere to go. Make a bat box. Look it up. It'd be a cool project for a family to do. And our neighbor had one, so we got bats. And we had birds, because our neighbors had both water for the birds and seed for the birds and squirrels. And so we had a fat squirrel that always came to visit, and it sounded like Godzilla on the tin roof, going boom, 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 boom. And it was just hilarious because it sounded so loud, and it was this chubby fat squirrel that could hardly walk. It ate so much. And it would go on the wire and walk onto our house and just doom, doom, doom. And that was so fun to listen and watch that. Oh my goodness. Like I said, we've had a lot of pets and a lot of animals in our house. Today, I think I'll just go for 30 minutes because I'm tired. And last night I stayed up till 1:30 in the morning cleaning because I thought they were going to inspect my room again, and they didn't. So I am very, very tired. And I'll let y'all go. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching or viewing. And please subscribe. And I will try to learn how to fix my subscription to where you can view it longer in the duration and watch my videos. Thank you and have a blessed day or night wherever you are. God bless.